guys, you know.
We're live. Yeah, and is the other one their spinoff?
Hair Thrills?
Yeah.
Well, kind of what it is they started having so many people contact them, I think, on Parachills in so many different areas. So they had to split it up and do Parachills as more of the like the management things, and if someone needs help, they can go to Parachills. Parathrills is kind of we've got merchandise. Here's what we're doing now. Here's our shows, things like that.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Hi, everybody. We have 4 people. Let me know who's here. I know Kira's here and Carrie Ann. Whoa.
Sorry. My pug, she got into something. Are you okay, baby? Are you okay? I'm sorry. She knocked something over.
Pug.
But you have a pug.
All right, I got Carrie Ann and Kira. There's a couple other people on here. When you jump on, please let us know, and I will write your name down so you can get a card in the end. But who is that puggy?
This is Pookie.
Pookie.
Yeah, Pookie.
All right, guys. I want to introduce you to Michelle from Cosmos and Spread and her dog Pookie. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the new moon that is so amazing right now. And then once we get finished with that, then we're going to turn it over to Michelle. And Michelle's going to talk to you about how she does scrying and how she does past life readings. And I can talk to you. Hello, Fox, the cutest dog in the West. And I can tell you about my reading with her. And there's a couple other people I think are going to jump on and talk about their readings. And then I've had a lot of people ask me about getting a past life reading, and Michelle can let you know how to get a hold of her. And then after all of that, we'll do card drawings. So let's do this. All right, guys. So if you aren't aware, today is new moon. Hello, Christine. Today is new moon, and it is in Aquarius, and it is 23 degrees Aquarius to be exact. And it was at 2:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when it peaked. Mercury retrograde is in Aquarius. The moon is conjunct the sun in Aquarius. Venus is in Aquarius, and Venus and Jupiter are conjunct in Aquarius, and also Saturn is in Aquarius. If you've been feeling out of sorts, I have been arguing with people nonstop this week. I have cried all day, good cries and bad cries. Michelle and I have had major breakthroughs on a lot of levels. It has been a crazy ass week, and I can't put it any other way. Crazy freaking week. A couple crazy weeks. So what all this means is there's going to be a lot of individuality. So Aquarius is about being unique, being quirky, being yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. But also you could see some collective like-minded people getting together like us. So, we're a society. We're all like-minded. We're getting together. Unconventionality and uniqueness. This is your time, you guys. This is the first time we've been in an air sign in so long. And right now is the time to plan for like the next decade or so. That's how big this is. So when you set your new intentions, you want to set them with that in mind. And progression. Aquarius is about progression, moving forward. Okay. Venus and Jupiter being conjunct, that brings about a lot of opportunities and benefits. So that's a good conjunction. So if you did not set your intentions, if you've never changing a poopy diaper. Oh, Lord, girl. Hi, Nicole. If you have not set your intentions for this new moon, or you've never set your intentions for a new moon, I will tell you how to do that. I got this little cute journal. It's purple. I got it with my new singing bowl. That's purple. For your heart chakra, your crown chakra. It's amazing. This woman on Etsy gave me everything. Did not give me everything. She gave me a great thing. Crow Moon, awakening the light of your soul. there was so much in this thing, and I put a picture on Facebook. But what I do, hi Kitty. What I do is I'm using this only for my new moon intentions. Okay, so I sat down and I did not get to do Kitty. Kitty is on here. She also has, she did my birth chart, and she is amazing, and she is really good with astrology, and she can correct anything that I'm saying that might be wrong. And so Kitty and Amy did a meditation today, and I didn't do it because I was doing my own ceremony. I sat down, I grounded myself, I played my singing bowl, I lit my candles, I lit my Palo Santo, my sage, I put on some amazing music, and I was just with myself. And then I auto wrote my intentions. I went back from the last couple months and I looked to see, okay, what has come to fruition? What needs to be tweaked? What do I still feel? And I auto wrote my new intentions. And then the key is, you guys, you need to sit and meditate on each of those intentions separately for at least 68 seconds. Think and feel what it would be if it actually came true. What is it going to feel like if it comes true? Sit with that, because that's going to help you make it happen. It's going to help you manifest it. I also have my crystal grid here. So I use that every day as well. So that's what you need to do. If you haven't done it, there's still time. That is not something that had to be done at 2:06, but it's just kind of a thing if you can do it at the actual peak. So if anybody else has jumped on, hi, Rochelle. If anybody else has jumped on and I missed you, Rochelle told me about her amazing reading with Rochelle and Michelle. I just did Facebook Live. One keynote though, Tina is not with me tonight because she is dealing with a relative that did pass away. So she is not with me tonight. She may jump on and listen, but her energy isn't there, as you can imagine. On the Facebook Live, I already pulled the new moon cards. So I'm going to keep those same new moon cards. And they, of course, are fitting. So I'm going to go over them again. And what is rising up in us right now? So that's what we are learning from this new moon. And what is rising up is communication is key. New moon in Gemini. And what I feel is important about this is because of Mercury retrograde. Anybody that knows anything about Mercury retrograde knows that it doesn't actually stop or go backwards. It slows down, which makes it look like it's going backwards. But it's time to breathe. It's time to read everything 3 times. It's time to communicate. Time when communication is key. So many things can go wrong during a Mercury retrograde because it is about communication, the news, the media, traveling, technology. And when it slows down, things can happen. Thank you, Nicole. So just make sure you're communicating. What is the main message that this new moon wants to tell us? And this is a good one. Answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Answers you need are coming. So if you've been trying to manifest something, if you're not sure if you need to tweak something that hasn't come to fruition, maybe it's not the right time for that. So the answers you need are coming. Don't worry. Don't fret about it. Just keep on keeping on. And what is the final outcome? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Yes, your self-communication as well, Kitty. And Kitty can attest to this. Kitty, right before you jumped on and said something, I was talking about everything that's in Aquarius right now and about how because of Aquarius and being in the air sign, that right now this is about a longer future than just next month or this year. It's about the next decade or so. Rochelle, I think it's because she's not actually signed in. That's what I was telling you about last time, but I'll tell her to stay. Sue, stay on because I can still pull a card for you. You just can't comment. But anyway, look at the bigger picture for down the road for like the next decade or so. That's what we want to focus on. We don't want to focus on just the here and now necessarily with our intentions. It's about the bigger picture. It's about progressing. It's about moving forward. This is a huge progression. Okay, good, Rochelle. Thank you. So we'll go over those again towards the end of the show and go over any questions. If you do have any questions about setting intentions, please let us know now. I have everybody written down that's so far commented, I believe. If you have jumped on, please comment. If you want a card, we will pull a card for you after we talk to Michelle. So for anybody that has jumped on since the beginning, Michelle is from Cosmos and Spread. She and I met each other on YouTube. She is only a couple hours from me. We started talking because of a connection with things that have happened in our past, some illnesses, some key dates that those happened. And so she and I ended up talking for like 4 hours on the phone one day. I think it was 4 hours. And I was telling her about how my goal this year was to get my past life, go through past life regression. There's that energy coming up again. Oh, good. So Kitty and Michelle, you guys have talked too?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was telling Michelle this, and she was telling me, hey, Chris. And she was telling me about her story that I want to tell you about how she ended up learning to do scrying and working with her crystals and her candle flames and everything. And yes, Christine, I've got you as well. Now we have 2 Christines and a Chris. All right. Okay, guys. So Michelle, why don't you go ahead and kind of tell them who you are and how you got into it. And she and I met as paranormal experiencer, which Cosmos and Spread is new. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Michelle Rogers. I live in Kentucky. And I started out when I was very young. I was always drawn to crystals. All of my people are mountain people and really country, you know, so I was always around the rivers and streams. So I was always around quartz, and, you know, I just loved how they would shine and sparkle. But I really didn't realize that would affect me to this day. So what happened was in 2003, I was in an elevator fall, and it kind of jarred the inside of my body. And for several years, I tried to work and had to wear pull-ups because I couldn't hold my pee and things. So I had to wear pull-ups, and I worked, and I worked almost every day, and it was a constant juggle of I would work a while, and then they would say, sorry, you got to go back to therapy. So, you know, it was very rare that I would even get to work 6 months at a time for years. So finally, I had a medical device implanted in me to try to make things better, and my body rejected it. And so then it caused me to have, to become extremely ill to the point that I almost died. And so in 2015, my husband and I had already lost everything. Car was repoed. I mean, we had nowhere to go. And thank God that my dad, he allowed us to move in with him in the country for a while. And his yard was full of quartz crystals, the big rocks, okay? And so I could barely walk at that time. And my husband, he said, oh my goodness, you know, this yard is just wonderful. It's all kinds of crystals, honey. And I said, oh baby, that's wonderful. And he dug those up for me. Well, I was so sick, I wasn't really able to enjoy them at that time. And then fast forward, we ended up moving because I had to be right beside the hospital in Lexington. And from there, we moved to Mount Sterling, where we live now. And he began busting those up for me. During that process, I couldn't walk. And I worked really hard. The doctors had given up on me. And I kept praying. And I kept having faith that I was going to walk. And so eventually I did without devices. And I felt the crystals calling me. And I had a vision. And I actually saw myself with 3 crystals. And my husband, he had them placed where he had split them open into different pieces all over our side porch. And for me, barely being able to walk, that was a big process for me to make it outside without a device. But I did it. I felt the pull. I had to. So, but I didn't understand why. I just knew I had the vision, and they were calling me. So I made it outside, and I knew I had to pick 3. And it was immediate. I felt it, and I said, honey, this one, and this one, and this one. And he brought them inside, and I asked him to set them on the kitchen table. And then I asked God, I said, okay, so now what? I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So I just sat there and I looked at them. I had no idea. And so then I had a vision, and I saw myself put my hands up like this, looking through a candle flame like this, like a triangle with the crystals. And so I did that, and and it was like nothing. But then I had another vision, and I realized I was supposed to be looking through the candle flame, kind of saying, hey, you need to do it this way. And it was like instant, and it was natural, and I could not believe it. And so I kept seeing all this stuff, and I kept writing it down. And so then my younger son, he was living with us at the time. And I said, honey, I can't explain it. I just know it's happening. And I told him everything and showed him what I had written down. And he was just like, Mom, you just described every vision I've had the past year. Because he has abilities too. And I couldn't believe it.
Right.
And it's not me. I don't take credit for it at all. I can't. It's not me. But it's just, something that happened because I did almost die, and I had a major out-of-body experience. And when I came back into my body, I already was born with psychic medium abilities. But when I came back into my body, everything was magnified and new abilities and just things that I couldn't believe.
Yes.
And it's for humanity. It's not for me. I mean, it's to help people, and it's amazing. So right. I can't work as a nurse anymore, but that's okay because I still get to help people.
Right. This was supposed to happen exactly the way it happened.
Yeah.
And so for everybody that's come on, awesome. Tina is with us. We're glad to have her here. Yeah. Hey, Stranger Times, Subi, you are on here, girlfriends. Hi, Jackie. We got a great group of folks on here now. So for anybody new that's jumped on, we will go over our new moon cards and all of that stuff again later. But Michelle some of you may know her as the Paranormal Experiencer. She has a YouTube channel, but she is now Cosmos and Spread, which is different. And it's about her past life readings that she does and other readings. But I, for one, that was one of my goals this year, was to do past life regression. And so I was talking to Michelle. Sorry, I'm writing people's names down too. I was talking to Michelle for the first time. We talked for like 4 hours, and I told her that's what I wanted to do. We just had a lot of things in common, and I told her that's what I wanted to do. And she says, well, I can do that for you. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. It changed my life. My life has completely changed. I'm going to start crying because of Michelle. And she was so dead on. What's crazy is I didn't ask her the question. I didn't tell her what I was trying to find out. I didn't tell her what that burning question was that I was trying to find out. And she not only answered that question, but any other question I could have had. And it is so pertinent. On top of that, Kitty, who was on here, Kitty also does birth charts, and she's amazing. She just did 2 sessions for me on my birth chart because it's crazy. And she confirmed everything that Michelle said. So it's just, I feel so blessed in everybody that I've met, and for, I know God and spirit and whoever you want to call it has brought us all together as a society for a huge reason. And this is what makes me so happy, is that now Rochelle, who's on here, also talked to you. Yes, Motherline Kitty. Kitty has talked to you. Tina had her reading with you. We're all helping each other figure out what it is that we're freaking supposed to be doing. Even though we've got these callings, but there's some blanks maybe.
Yes.
Okay, so Christine, so before we go any further, Michelle, how do they get in touch with you if they want a reading? Because I think there's several people on here that want to talk to you.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, the easiest way is if you have Facebook Messenger. I am not a big tech person, and it's really confusing for me. So I do have other things in place that's more formal with bookings and all that. But honestly, if you want to make sure you get me, Facebook Messenger is the easiest for you and me. My name on there on Facebook is Michelle Brandenburg-Rogers. So it's MICHELLE, and then Brandenburg is BRANDENBURG dash Rogers, ROGERS.
And you have Instagram for Cosmos and Spread.
I do. I have Instagram. It's just Cosmos and Spread. It's spelled out and. So it's Cosmos and Spread. But also, I'm also the paranormal experiencer on Instagram as well, and YouTube. Either way, if you want to direct message me on Instagram under either, I'll answer you back. It's just, it's easier for me on Facebook Messenger, because I understand it a lot better. So.
And then what is your, Kitty's also going to post it on Intuition of the Soul. So if anybody that's on here that knows Kitty and Intuition of the Soul, Michelle is going to come on and speak there as well. What is your email? It's
THEMICHELLEBROGERS@gmail.com. So it's themichellebrogers@gmail.com.
So they can email you there as well.
Yes.
So if anybody's on Facebook and want to get her on Facebook, Kitty's going to post her. I can post your link as well or connect you. You can email her. You can go on the Paranormal Experiencer. There's lots of ways to get a hold of her. So, if you are interested at all, and she does this via scrying with the crystals, which is very unique. As far as I know, you're the first person I've ever met that does it. Rochelle can attest. She had an amazing reading with you. And then Tina can attest. She had an amazing reading. I don't know if you've done a reading for Kitty yet, but I know you guys haven't. Okay, so Christine or Craig already sent you a friend request.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
So, yeah. So I would just say if there's burning questions in the back of your mind and you think it could possibly be about a past life, or you just don't even know if you believe in past lives, Michelle can help you with that. I have another friend that's not on here right now, but I told her about you, and she's had this nagging feeling for years about a certain subject, and emperors and kings and queens. And so I was doing a test with her that we'll talk about later. I was doing that with her today, and she was talking about that. I said, that is a past life thing with her.
Oh, wow.
It's definitely a past life thing with her. She watches those kinds of movies. She reads those kinds of books. It's just always more. So she's pursuing it, but I think she needs a past life reading to help her figure out and connect the dots as to why.
Yes, absolutely. I have to agree. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions or can't find Michelle, you can always message us. You all know how to get a hold of us. You can message us and we can get you in touch with her. Not a problem. We're going to have her so busy, she's not going to have time for anything else. But if anybody else new has jumped on, everybody that I've seen comment, I've written down your names for a card reading. So we'll take a break and we'll do a card reading. We'll come back. You guys can think of questions that you might have for Michelle. And then also, I don't know why that keeps doing that. All of a sudden, my emails start popping up. And then I can't hardly see my screen. One moment, please. Why is that doing that? Mercury, please let it go. All right. I hear a doggy. Is that your doggy?
Is that Pookie? Are you hearing her snore?
I am. So I'm going to start doing some, if you were on the Titanic, that is a good question. And you can get a past life reading and find out. But I'm going to start doing some card readings. I'm going to start with Kira. Kira, let us know if you're still on here. And after Kira is Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, let us know. Okay, thanks, Fox. Kira and Carrie Ann, let us know if you're still on here. If you have any questions for Michelle, comment, and we'll get back to those in between all of these cards. And then we're also going to go over the new moon reading again. And I want to tell you something that I've been working on that I'm really excited about that kind of rolls into all of this. So you are such smiles, I'm telling you.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy for you. All right, Kira and Carrie Ann, let us know if you are still on here. After those two, Fox just went to have dinner. Christine C, Carrie Ann's still here. Christine C, you are still on here. So I'm going to start with Carrie Ann because I'm not sure Kira is still on here. And if she is, we will jump back to her. So I'm using the Energy Oracle cards today because of all the energy with all the planets.
Oh.
And they were pretty daggone awesome. Pretty awesome. Hey, Mark. All right. So Carrie Ann. After Carrie Ann, Christine C. After Christine C, Nicole. Nicole, let us know if you're still on here. All right, La Luna and Angels, thank you. Let us know what it is that we need to tell Carrie Ann. This card to go fly. Okay. Interesting. I have a jumper, but I'm going to get another card because I wasn't quite ready yet. Uh-oh, another jumper. Okay. All right, Carrie Ann, very interesting. So the card that I really think was made for you was, I think you got this the last time, is number 8, indecision. You're facing an indecision on which way to go. And if we were to talk about houses, the 8th house is all about taboo, the occult, everything nobody wants to talk about, and sex, death, all of that stuff. Or it could just be a decision that you are having an issue with, which way to go. Also, the jumper that came out was number 44, and woman holding a heart. To me, I'm not getting Valentine's Day on this one. Sorry to tell you. I'm getting your dad. And I think that that's what the indecision is about. It's about what's going on with your dad and what you told me you're going to be facing. So, yeah. So I want to pull a clarifier for Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, is that resonating? By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, Carrie Ann's my best friend, and she is in California. Her dad has dementia. Susan's got to have dinner now. Susan, I don't have you down for a while, so check back with us and I'll let you know when you come up. All right, what can we clarify for Carrie Ann with this, please? What can we clarify for Carrie Ann with this? Broken heart. So, yeah, broken heart. Your ninth house is about spirituality. I think you're definitely having mixed feelings right now about all of that. And I'm sorry. If I could be there in person, I would, love. I didn't see the second one, Tina. Carrie, and we could do a separate reading for you if you want one to further clarify. All right. Christine C. Yeah, I know, Tina, me too. Christine C. Let me know if you're still on here. And then Nicole. I love you too, Carrie Ann. We'll get through it. Okay, thanks, Rochelle. If you're still here, we'll do yours. All right, Christine C., I am doing yours now. Excellent. Well, Luna, angels, thank you. Spirit, what is it that we need to tell Christine right now? Christine C., what is it that we need to tell Christine? Whoa. Third chakra, Archangel Shamuel, number 37. Christine, I feel like you've gotten this card before. 37 can be your 10th house, which is about your ambition. And then a 3 is communication and 7 is your relationships. I know right now that you are really seriously working on a career change, a new job. Your third chakra is your solar plexus. And that's about your power, your trust, those types of things. So I feel like you've got to stay strong and you've got to just feel it in your gut. You've got to bring that power up and into your ambition and fight for that you want for that job. I really feel like that's what, and you've got this Archangel Shamuel. He is here helping you. He's letting you know that he's helping you. Trust your gun. Thank you, Tina. That's what I was seeing too. Thank you. Christine, let me know if that resonates, doll. All right, Nicole, are you still here? Nicole, and then Kitty. I know Kitty is still here. Nicole, please let us know if you're still here. See, Christine, follow your daggone gut. Don't make me come down there. All right, Nicole, I got you, girl. All right. Well, Luna, everybody, just by the way, Christine wins a prize. She is the first one to book a Get Sparked gathering. Woo! Awesome. Hi, Sandra. Welcome back. Okay, so I am on Nicole. What is it that we need to tell Nicole today? Okay. I had a jumper, so I'm going to keep it out, but I wasn't finished concentrating on you yet. And now I am. Okay. All right. So, Nicole, I have Healer of the Ages. Health and temptation. So your 6th house is health and temptation, Healer of the Ages. It could also be about yourself and what makes you happy. But the jumper was deceit, number 25. And number 25 can be your 7th house, and that is relationships. But it also can be your house of value and pleasure. So I feel like there is a friend, somebody that you have a relationship with that is trying to deceive you, that's trying to rock your thoughts of Healer of the Ages, rock what makes you happy, rock your sense of health and temptation. They're trying to tempt you. So Nicole, let me know if that resonates with you, please. Let me know if that resonates with you. So Healer of the Ages, health, temptation, and then deceit. I feel like there's somebody that's trying to tempt you into the wrong side. But I don't feel like it's horrible. You just have to, again, trust your gut, trust the messages that are coming to you, and don't let this happen. All right, Nicole, let us know. Oh, wow, Kitty, that's amazing. Oh, hi, Fox. All right, you're next. All right, I'm going to do Fox next and then Kitty. You're not having much contact with anyone? Well, be careful. Just be careful. There's somebody lurking, I feel like. I feel like there's somebody just ready to jump on you. But I don't think it's horrible. I think they're just going to try to change your mind about something. Okay, what is it that we need to tell you, Fox? Thank you, angels. What is it that we need to tell Fox? Interesting. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Carrying connections, number 14. So I feel like with this card, this can mean many things. It could be about a love connection. It could be about a new love connection. It could be about Lori. Okay, Lori. It could be about somebody that's already in your life. It could be about yourself. It could be about a friend, a colleague. But this is about yourself. It's also about what makes you happy in your home. So carrying connections. Lori, let me know if that resonates. So it's about what makes you happy in your home. And that could be a new relationship. It could be a current relationship. It could just be about how you're feeling about yourself right now, or a friend. Let us know if that resonates with you. Mark, that is awesome. All right, Kitty. After Kitty is Rochelle. It could be the IRS. They're always trying to ruin everybody's day. Nicole, we'll pull another one for you. Okay. All right, Lori, that works. That is totally doable because right now you should be focused on yourself. Nicole, we can pull another card for you at the end. All right. What do we need to tell Kitty during this awesome new moon with all this energy? You owe this year? I hope I don't owe. I make no money, so I owe. All right, Kitty. What is it that we need to tell Kitty? What is it that we need to tell Kitty? Thank you, La Luna and Spirit, and thank you, Angels. What is it that we need to tell Kitty? All right, 2 cards, Kitty. Okay. I had 2 cards jump out, Kitty, and so anxiety. And I don't feel like this is your 9th house. I feel like you're having some anxiety about yourself and all the taboo, everything we don't want to talk about in your 8th house. However, you have amazing friends with all of us, a cornucopia of amazing friends with all of us that the number 11, which is an amazing number that can be about friendship. It could also be about yourself double. So what I'm seeing here is you might be having some anxiety right now, but you need to really get with your society. We're your society here. Get with all of your friends on intuition of the soul. Yes, number 11, your lucky number. Kitty was born on November 11th, 11/11. So, yeah. So whatever it is that you're fretting about, they want you to know you don't have to. I don't have my taxes completed, sister. So Kitty, does that make sense to you? Let me know if that makes sense. Anxiety about your rental. Okay. Well, don't worry about it. You got too many friends and too much going on. So don't worry about it. We got your back. Got your back. All right, Rochelle. What do we need to tell Rochelle? Rochelle. I can hear that little.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's adorable.
I'm sorry.
All right, Rochelle, what are we telling Rochelle? And I'm so freaking excited that Sue B, Rochelle's mom, learned how to actually get on and comment. All right, well, Luna, Spirit, thank you, Angels. Thank you, Angels, for letting us know what we need to tell Rochelle today. What is it that we need to tell Rochelle today? Okay, this is going to be a theme. 3rd chakra, Archangel Shamuel. Trust that gut, Rochelle. That man, that influential man with the money. Trust it. Trust them when they come in. Trust your gut about them. Christine and her husband are talking about how great your smile is, Michelle.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Sue B. Sue B is next. Sue B is next. You do keep getting cute men, Rochelle. What's up with that? All right, what do we need to tell Sue B? What do we need to tell Sue B? Wow. Sue, I can't make this stuff up. The temple path jumped right out of my hand. The temple path. This can be about your 12th house, about secrets, sacrifice. It's about yourself. It's about communication. Okay. You had the door to spirituality is open in our last session just an hour ago. So you could see the spiral path that's leading you up these steps into this gazebo. And those lights are all of your angels and your guides guiding you on your temple path, guiding you to the answers that you're seeking. So you really need to listen to it and let them guide you. Ask them the questions that you need those answers. She were cheated on? Yeah. That's why you're getting all the men, Rochelle. Sue, let us know if that resonates with you. I think it does. Okay. Phantom House, are you still here? If Phantom House is still here, Chris, I know Christine G. I'm pretty sure I saw Christine G. Yep. Okay. Chris, are you still here? Let us know. Christine G is still here. Tina is after her. Good, Sue. Sue is Rochelle's mom. So if you and Michelle haven't talked, hi.
Hi, Sue.
All right. Christine G. Chris, if you're still here from Phantom House, I think we bored him possibly. All right, Christine G. What is it that we need to tell you today? What is it that we need to tell you today? Whoa, 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 whoa. Tina, I've been dropping cards on the floor all night for you. All right, that was way too many cards. We're not taking those. All right. All right, this one definitely wants to come out. All right, we're keeping that one, but I'm going to pull another one. Oh, Chris is here. Okay, Chris. I gotcha. You're just being quiet with all the women in the house. Okay. This is for Christine G. Again, third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. Trust your gut, especially when it comes to your ambition. So if you are being told to go after something or to curb your ambition a little bit, trust your gut on that. Just trust your gut in everything. But one of my favorite cards, Community. Three gorgeous girls. Your seventh house is about your relationships. So look to your community, Christine, for help. Look to the society, the Get Spooky Society, the Get Spark Society. You're part of our society now. So, yeah, we're here for you. And trust your gut. Let us know, Christine G, if that resonates. You're working. Oh, okay. All right, Chris, I'm pulling your card next. Pulling your card next. Thank you for staying on with us. Thank you, Lori. Thanks for telling us your name. Thank you so much. Good luck. All right, Chris, what do we have to tell Chris today? What do we have to tell Chris today? What do we have to tell Chris today? Okay, Chris. All right, Chris. I got two jumpers for you. Rest and rejuvenation. Number 19, rest and rejuvenation. And patience. Number 16, patience. So I feel like what you're what you're looking for right now, your next step, your next move, you've got to really get some rest and rejuvenation in, and then have patience in what it is that you're trying to manifest is going to come to you. There's a clock. This reminds me of winter. So it reminds me of the time that you're supposed to rest and rejuvenate. It's Mercury retrograde. It's all about breathing and, paying attention to everything and taking your time in making decisions. Awesome. Good. Thank you, Christine. All right, Chris, let us know if that resonates for you, sir. All right, we need to get Tina a card because Tina definitely needs some love and a card. You're going fishing? You should go fishing. Are you going ice fishing? Because you would be ice fishing here. Did you get a lot of snow, Michelle?
Yeah, ice storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of snow. We got about 8 inches, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right. Tina, what do we need to tell Tina today? Thank you, Spirit and Angels and La Luna. What do we need to tell Tina today? All right. Oh, one of my favorite cards, the Garden and the Gate. Mark, do you want me to do a card for you real quick before you go to bed? I can pull you next. The Garden and the Gate, this could be your third house, which is communication. So I feel like right now, if you focus on communicating properly, that gate is going to open and you're going to be able to take that garden with you. That beautiful garden is going to stay with you. So it's all about your communication right now, and that beautiful garden can go with you and that gate is going to open right up. Let us know, Tina, if that resonates with you. We're going to go ahead and pull Mark a card so he can go to bed because we don't want him to have a migraine any longer. There's something that they... You're welcome, Chris. Thanks for coming on. All right. What do we need to tell Mark? What do we need to tell Mark? Let's give Mark some good news so that he can get rid of his migraine. Yeah, you do, Tina. But you know the communication right now is key to getting that gate opened. All right. What are we going to tell Mark to get rid of his migraine? What is the message? All right. 2 jumpers, Mark. Wow. Okay. You need to take action on something. You're in this beautiful pasture, but somebody's chasing you that cut off your head. No, we're not cutting off your head. Somebody bad, I think, is chasing you in this gorgeous pasture, and you're feeling confined by a fence right now. And this can be your 8th house, which is all about, the taboo stuff and dealing with death and such, which all the pictures and stuff you take in the cemeteries, etc. But you need to take an action. You need to take an action to get whoever this is off of you. But you have the cornucopia, an abundance of friendship, an abundance of self-love, an abundance of friendship coming towards you. So a number 11 is a very, 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 very powerful number. So you've got it. You've got the shield that Tina's talking about, and you need to use it. You need to make sure you use that shield. That's the action, Tina. You're right. Take the action to put that shield up. That's what that's all about. Let us know if that resonates with you, please, Mark. Okay. I've got Susan. Is Susan still here? And next after Susan is Dusty. Dusty, are you still here? Susan, Dusty, and Stranger. Stranger, are you still here? Yes, exactly, Nicole. Okay, well then shield yourself. Wrap yourself in a white light, like Nicole says. Put that shield up, wrap yourself in a white light. Ask your angels, ask God, ask whoever it is you believe in to wrap you in a white light. All right, I'm looking for Susan, Dusty, or Stranger. I've got lots of energy coming up right now. And then I've got Jackie. Susan, Dusty, Stranger, Jackie. Let us know who's here, please. You're welcome, Mark. Thanks for coming by, as always. All right, Susan, Dusty, Stranger, Jackie, Second Star, are you here? Sandra and Shan. If I just called your name, let us know if you're still here, please. In the meantime, I'm working on, Nicole, was it a new card for you, dear? Shan, all right. Sandra is here too. Okay. Sandra is first. Sandra was first, and then she had to run, and then she came back. Thank you, Sandra. And we are going to be on Sandra's live. Did you have a live today? What's today's date? Don't you have a live today, or did have a live today? Am I crazy? All right. We're going to do Sandra and then Shan and then Dusty's still here and we'll get Nicole another card. Okay. All right. Sandra. What is it that we need to tell Sandra? Ooh, Sandra. I love doing this. I got you, Dusty. All right, I got two. Interesting. I got two cards for you, Sandra. This could be kind of juicy. Just on Fridays. I could have sworn I saw something that you had one tonight. Do you have one tomorrow with somebody? Okay, so indecision. Indecision about, this could be your 8th house, which can be about, you know, all the taboo stuff, the sex, the death. My entire birth chart is in my 8th house. But this is where it gets juicy. Man holding a heart. Oh, somebody did a live. Gotcha. Okay. You were on somebody's live. Yep, I can see you, Dusty. Sandra, what's up with this man holding a heart? And indecision. What's going on there? A right? O is right. You got too many men going on here? What's going on, Sandra? Does that resonate? Thanks for bringing it back out there, girl. All right, we are gonna do Dusty is next, and we got Shan, and we'll do another card for Nicole. No, you're happily married. And the plot thickens. No, so if you're happily married, then your man definitely is holding your heart. We're just having fun with you. But you are having some indecision about something. So that man holding your heart is perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. If you believe in Valentine's Day, which I hate Valentine's Day, it's stupid, but that's good. And then you are just having some indecision about something that you need to make a decision on. He's got gray hair. Hubby has a surprise. That's right. Okay. Gotcha. All right. I am reading for Dusty now. Dusty. What do we need to tell Dusty? Dusty, I think you were on the Facebook Live. And if I'm remembering that correctly, thank you. If your husband doesn't do something good for you on Valentine's Day, Sandra, you just come back and tell us and we will get him. You tell him we said so. The cards said it. Cards don't lie, do they, Michelle?
No, I do not.
All right, Dusty. What is it that we need to tell Dusty? I've got two jumpers. Dusty. You also have a man holding your heart. Dusty, what did you get in the last one? I think you got this one in the last one. And the garden and the gate. Look at that beautiful garden. You just got to go through that gate, Dusty. Go through the gate to the man holding the heart. Remind me, Dusty, what you got in the last one. All right. So Shan is next, and then we're going to get back to poor Nicole, and we're going to cheer up Nicole. Well, send him over, and we'll tell him. We'll tell him, Sandra. We'll send him a picture of that card. All right. You got the same card. Which one? The man, right? Dusty? Damn, girl. All right, Shan. What do we got for Shan? What do we got for Shan? You lucky girl. I don't know you, so I don't know if you're married or have a man, or you make him watch the replay. Yeah, that's right, Sandra. All right, Shan, what are we going to pull for Shan? What do we need to know for Shan? Yeah, Dusty, do tell, like Tina says. This card has come up. So we have these. I mean, you guys see how many cards I have? How is it? You hear me shuffling them. Cornucopia. Again, this is for Shan. Cornucopia. Number 11. Abundance. And I feel like this, again, can be about your friendships. And you might have gotten this card in the last one. Let us know. Because I pulled this one a lot in the Facebook Live, and you were over there. So if that wasn't your card, you have lots of great friendships and also a great love for yourself and relationship with yourself. All right, we're going to pull for another card for Nicole, and then we're going to pull from one for Michelle.
Oh, I get one tonight. Thank you.
Welcome. Dan, was that the one you got in the Facebook Live? I can't remember. All right, let's get something clarifying for Nicole, please. Let's clarify for Nicole. Thank you, angels. Clarify for Nicole, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I got 2 jumpers. Okay. First chakra, Archangel Michael. So that means you need to ground yourself right now, Nicole. Work on grounding yourself. This is all about, sex, death, taboo, occult, intuition, all of those things. So ground yourself right now. I feel like that's going to help with whatever this deceit is going on. And then women holding a heart. This is not a bad thing. Number 44, that's another 8, another 8th house. And it could also be your home. I feel like you are happy, but somebody's trying to change your mind about something. Somebody's trying to tell you that something that you believe in isn't the right thing to believe in. I'm not getting a clear picture here, Nicole, but this is a good card. This is a really good card. Okay, Shan. But yeah, you definitely, so you got, Shan got Archangel Michael. So that's a good thing. Just make sure you're grounded. Don't let whoever this deceitful person is change your heart. Change what's in your heart. Whatever's in your heart is the real deal, and you need to hold on to that. Does that help clarify for you, darling? Nicole is on every single one of our lives. Hey, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. Would you like a card? Yeah, thank you, Tina. That's what I'm getting, that somebody is questioning what's in her heart and her beliefs. And she needs to just tell them to back off.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. That's what it's about then. Just tell them to back off. All right. We're going to pull a card for Michelle. Michelle Dell.
Thank you.
We're going to tell Michelle what she needs to know. Yeah, you're meant to have a card. You got instantly placed on the live. Okay, that is really spooky. What's your first name? As I can't remember everybody's names. Oh. I had a jumper. It's interesting. I'm glad you were just automatically put on the live. Your name is Mark? Okay. Okay, I gotcha. You're getting a card. All right, Michelle. Interesting. Okay, so the card I actually pulled for you is the Thinking Man. That can be your 10th house, which is about ambition. So I feel like this is really about all of your new endeavors and all the things that you're embarking on right now, and it's good. You're thinking things through. You're looking at the crystals.
Yes.
Does that resonate for you?
So neat.
But also, there's this attachment. And so this attachment is still trying to hold you down.
Yeah, definitely.
Your attachment's still trying to hold you down. Even though you've removed your mask, you're still being tethered by that attachment.
Family.
And that's going to affect this. So you've got to cut that cord completely. You know what I mean? To stop holding you back from this, because this is your destiny. This is your future. Uh-huh. So you're going to need to get rid of that holding you back part.
Completely makes sense. I have been struggling with that for so long. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, let the crap go. Crystal's in his hand. Exactly, Tina. Is that not crazy? All right, so we're going to get a card for Mark because Mark was meant to be here. Mark, welcome. and we've been having a blast. And cool. Mark, I'm Stephanie from Get Spooky, and this is Michelle from Cosmos and Spread, or the Paranormal Experiencer. She's joined us tonight because she does past life regression readings. So if you're interested in that at all, you can contact Michelle and she would gladly fix you all up. All right, let's see what it is that Mark was sent here to find out. Spirit, thank you, angels. Let's tell Mark something that he is supposed to find out. Okay, I've got one jumper. Oh my gosh, these are the same, almost the same exact cards that Nicole had, except Nicole wants this last one. All right, so the first card, Mark, that came out was Yin Yang, number 22. Hi, GAOC. Just tell us what your first name is, and if you want a card pulled, I will pull one for you. Mark, Yin Yang, this can be your fourth house, which is about your home, but also it can, the 22 can be your second house. So that is also about what you value. So I think this is something, you know, you're valuing that yin yang in your home is really good right now, and you value that. Haley, okay. Gotcha, Haley. I will pull a card for you. So you value what's going on in your home when it's good, when there's that yin and yang going on in your home. But I feel like there is somebody that's, again, trying to deceit that a relationship within your happy home. But you also have the man holding a coin, which is also a number 7, which is about relationships. So I feel like these two are competing with each other. You've got somebody that wants to help you, somebody influential that wants to help you with a project or your next thing that you're going to work on. But then you also have somebody within some relationships that's going to try to deceive you and take money from you. Let me know, Mark, if that makes any sense. So again, your home is really happy right now because you have the yin and yang going on, and that's what you value. But you've got somebody that's trying to deceive you in one of your relationships, and you also have an influential male that you're either going to meet or that you already know that can help you within your relationships. Let us know if that resonates with you, please, Mark. All right, Haley, what do we got for Haley? Thank you for coming on board, Haley. And if you missed it, Michelle from Cosmos and Spread is here talking about past life readings that she does. So if you would like to have your past life reading done, we can get you in touch with Michelle.
Yes.
And her beautiful smile will read your past life.
I'm so excited. I just can't quit.
So, Mark, that really resonates with you. Okay, good. All right. Well, I'm glad that you jumped on. You needed to hear those cards. You needed to know you were brought here because you need to know that there's somebody trying to deceive you. Okay, Haley. What is it that we need to tell Haley, please, Spirit? Ooh, Haley, I got a good jumper for you. Oh, okay. They're flying everywhere, girl. Okay. Haley, the first card that jumped out is the number 52, and it's the Goddess of the Moon. And that is a perfect card to get today with this powerful new moon that we're dealing with. Thank you, Tina. So that can be a number 7, which is your house of relationships, or it can be your house of value and what you value and what makes you happy. But you're holding the moon. You've got it all right there. So that is good. Then the next one that jumped out was Healer of the Ages. And that can be your sixth house, which is about health and temptation. So Healer of the Ages, which is a good thing. And we do have each other's backs. So this can be about self as well. And it's another self and what makes you happy. But to make any of that happy and make it work for you, you have to have a strategy and you have to write it out. So you want to communicate properly. Your third house is your house of communication. So you need to have a strategy for what it is that you're healing and also what it is that you're grabbing, what makes you happy. So let us know, Haley, if that is resonating. It sounds like it is. All right, guys. Did anybody not get a reading that is on here? Please let us know. So we want to go back and talk to Michelle a little bit more. If you did jump on late and you want to talk to Michelle about past life, yes, write intentions and wishes for the new moon, which we're going to go over now. If you want to talk to Michelle about a past life reading, please comment and she can let you know how to get a hold of her. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. She's the Paranormal Experiencer channel on YouTube. She has 2 different Instagrams. She's got email. We can get you there.
Yes.
All right. And with that being said, let's go over the new moon one more time. And Kitty, jump in here if I say anything that you want to elaborate on. But the new moon happened today at 2:06. Yes, Mark, you want a past life reading? Okay. We will get you in touch with Michelle. Hold tight. The new moon happened today at 2:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 23 degrees Aquarius. Aquarius, also Mercury retrograde is happening in Aquarius. Okay, Haley wants to talk to you too. The sun and the moon are conjunct in Aquarius. Saturn's in Aquarius. Venus and Jupiter are conjunct in Aquarius. Everybody's having a party in Aquarius. Aquarius is about progression. Aquarius is about not being afraid to be you, be your individual self, being quirky and unique and unconventional and moving your life forward, progressing. Okay. You are going to see some like-minded people. You're going to see ordinary people, the entrepreneurs like us. We're going to start moving forward and progressing. If you did not, also Venus and Jupiter being conjunct, that's got a lot of opportunities and benefits. So there's lots of opportunities and benefits with those 2 conjunct today. If you didn't set your new moon intentions or have never set a new moon intention, Aquarius is a good sign. I have Aquarius rising and Tina is an Aquarius. I got this little journal, teeny tiny purple journal, and that's where I set my new moon intentions, okay? You want to meditate, ground yourself. Put some good meditation music, a candle, some incense, some sage, Palo Santo, your crystal grid. If you don't have one, I can make you one. Woohoo! And you want to write those intentions out, your wish list, and then meditate on each one of them separately for at least 68 seconds and envision for at least 68 seconds what it would feel like, what it would look like to actually have that intention come true. Okay. Go through every one of those for at least 68 seconds. And then you can burn it. Earworm for y'all. You can burn it. You can keep it. You can, tuck it away in your journal, whatever it is that you want to do. That is how you set your intentions. And it is not too late to do that. Okay. So what the new moon, what is rising up in us is communication is the key during this new moon. Because of Mercury retrograde, that is definitely true. New moon in Gemini. Yes, Christine, I can't wait for you to have your crystal grid. So communication is key right now, especially because of Mercury retrograde. That's what's rising up. But what does the new moon really, the message that they want to get, the new moon wants to give us, the answers you need are coming. So don't fret. If you're indecisive, there's a lot of indecisive people. We were getting indecisive cards. Don't fret. The answers that you need are coming. And what is the final outcome? Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So as we were talking about being in Aquarius right now, this is a paradigm shift as the first of the year. And we want to progress beyond this month, beyond this year. This is like for the next decade. Think big, think the big picture. What is it that you want in your life for the big picture? And that's what you should set your intentions for. How's that? All right. So we are going, I'm going to type in here right now, Michelle, what's your BR?
ANDENBURG.
Rogers.
Uh-huh.
So you can find Michelle on Facebook at Michelle Brandenburg Rogers. You can also look up Cosmos and spelled out
Uh-huh.
on Instagram. Paranormal Experiencer on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
The Paranormal Experiencer.
Yeah, and if you don't say the or type the, it's hard to find me. Really hard.
Or YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Or what was your email again? The Michelle
E. Rogers.
E. Rogers at Gmail. Okay, so those are the ways that you can get Michelle for a past life reading. And if you came on late, I've had one with her. Tina had one. Kitty is going to have her talk on Intuition of the Soul. If you want to go on Intuition of the Soul Facebook, it's amazing group of people. Thank you, Shan. If you, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, you can get a past life reading with Michelle. We've a bunch of us have had them, and it was mind blowing. And I know Christine Craig is already all over it. It's mind blowing. She's the real deal. You will not be disappointed. If you want a birth chart reading, Kitty Foss, who is on here right now, she does amazing birth charts. She read my birth chart last week. I had to have 2 sessions because my mother line is off the charts, which I didn't even know what that meant. Thank you, Dusty. And so Kitty can do birth chart readings. It confirmed everything that Michelle told me. Kitty, do you want to type in here how to get you if they want their birth chart done? If you need or want a crystal grid, I hand burn, draw, create, and paint crystal grids. And Tina puts together special crystal sets for whatever it is that you would like. Haley put the link for which. Also, we have Get Sparked parties. So if you go to getspooky.com, you will see everything that we offer right now, including Get Sparked parties that can be virtual because most of you aren't in town, although Christine Craig is in town and she's doing the first one real time. You can find out everything you need to know on there about crystals, meditation, moonology, all of that good stuff. And we are going to be adding, I'm so excited that I am almost finished with my second masterclass of communicating with animals, both alive and past. And I am the animal whisperer. I've been one since I was before I could walk. And it's been just crazy. And I cannot wait to share with you all. It's more about helping you connect and communicate than it is about me, but I can communicate with your animals here in past. It's going to be great. Christine Craig can tell you that her dog that doesn't really like anybody loves me from the first step I made into her house. So we have a huge, amazing group here. Kitty, if you're still on here, will you give Christine your information? As well. because she needs to talk to you. So, does anybody else have anything? Michelle, do you have anything else?
I do not, other than may everyone have a very, very blessed evening. And I am so grateful that you had me on here, and I've had a chance to meet each and every one of you on here tonight.
Yes, yes, yes. We are so glad that you are our first one. Intuition of the Soul. Intuition of the Soul is Kitty's Facebook. Or she is Kitty Boss. Thank you, Mark. I'm glad you came on and got that that message for you. Dusty, message me on Get Spooky, and I will show you all the. You can have whatever it is that you want, and I'll create it for you. Hi, Shadow Hunters. I just saw that you just jumped on. That's why Tina said hi, Shadow. I'm like, who is she calling a shadow? Nick, is this you? Would you like a card? If it's you, Nick, from Shadow Hunters, please let us know if you want a card. And Michelle, thank you so much for being our first guest. I think it went really well.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm just so grateful.
And I told Tina that we're going to come down, we're going to try to come and visit you at the end of March.
Yes, yes.
Weather permitting, we're going to go find some rocks.
Yes, I'm going to turn my camera around. We are going to find these.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. That is going to be so much fun.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Excellent. Shadow, are you still on here? Nick, are you still on here? Dusty, just message me on Facebook because I think you were on the Facebook Live. Just message me and I will get with you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, Sandra. Can't wait to be on with you. Do you have a live tomorrow night, Sandra? Let us know. All right, guys. We will talk to you next time. We'll do one for the waxing moon. All right. Bye.
Bye.